Nation rise up. This one for the people, them. Dr. Richard Conte, the unifier. We go move together as one. Oh. It's a leadership, not sacrifice. Ordained by God, not by pride. You feel the people, them pain inside. They walk with heart, not height. From feet down to go no side. From eternity, but we go unite. He ready for defend we right and bring we future bright. He's the unifier. Either we go raise, we higher. Working for the people, tireless. Transform the land, make we feel us. Oh, Dr. Conte, the unifier. He go heal the nation fire. Realist and pragmatic. For Sierra Leone, we active. Always make it a priority to join him, live on we are. Every Wednesday, 9 p.m. salon time. As he tell we plans for APC and Sierra Leone as unity. He say no more division again. We go build the peace and reign. He go work for all, not for gain. Together we go break the chain. He understand the people cry. He no go ever turn we dry. For APC and for Salon, he ready for sit on that throne. He's the unifier. Either we go raise, we higher. Working for the people, tireless. Transform the land, make we feel less. So talk about the unifier. He go heal the nation fire. Realist and pragmatic. For Sierra Leone, they active. Always make it a priority to join him, live on we are. Every Wednesday, 9 p.m. salon time. As he tell we plans for APC and Sierra Leone as you mean. We tire for bad image. Time for a brand new page. Now you only be go engage. Together we go build this stage. He stand for truth and love. With guidance from above. Defending people strong. Together we belong. Dr. Richard Conte, the unifier. God ordained you day we hire. For APC and for Salon. Now you we trust for bring we home. Sierra Leone unite. The unifier. In town, come night.
Alright, la no like possible, Mr. Fabi the dance. You know, to anybody will not shake. Alex, if you not like, if you not shake, that means you get wrong something inside. Like waiting Chijan Kababi say that. Alright, we not waste any more time, family members. Then let's just say something quickly. You know, when they talk about this investment thing, doing business, local business, you know, the other day they talk, we get Slipper, we get all kind business organization, people the way supposed for coordinate doing business inside the country. You know, but at the same time, not all the policies them, but the way how then they handle policies them, you know, they make business to die in the country. To go through, I see this BNTM after Corridor Holdings don't break down. When not to natural death, then broke down because of bad or political interference into the business. And then they not so good, you know, when you say business environment that one day. You know, go say that one day na good environment for do business. Outside politics, they interfere in business. You can make people them way they get money we want for investing. They scared. Whether na genuine businessman or whether na what, then they scared for can put whatever couple inside the country. So After Koido Holdings, I see another one again, this BNT, one Chinese company. They say, then canceling contracts. Okay, I know they say if we get foreign company in the way they do bad, they not for cancel them. But let we look something rationally. We always know say now 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. Half plus half now make 1. We people then can say this is a bit on 2 to 4, that means it's a bit do business. And know how for actually lead them for let business pull on back. But if you get government with the interfere and people in private business, not to policy regulation or laws them for regulate or laws them, but in the interfere, that na one part. And then they don't turn so they say tax business now we for use now for run the country. So who that could suffer? The business people them they suffer. You where they go buy they suffer. On top all of that day, every day we dey pay a airport ticket or a aeroplane ticket for go fend who that we consider for be investor. This look dey baffle me. As we dey talk so right now, we say we your man dey na the World Economic Forum. Also, I go meet up with big time investors then. I go meet up with people when na den day before na the business world. But as we dey talk, Mohammed Kamarimba Mansari draw we yes and say, una no know say we don't owe 1 point something billion dollars to IMF and World Bank. Okay, na that we can understand. But wait, now then same people here you don't go meet back. What you go meet them for? For let them forgive you debt? Waiting at the condition. Okay, don't forgive what I did. Now for go take more debt, or you say you want to meet with investors then, but the investors then get for do their research before they can. How the tax talek, how electricity talek, how this, because if you dey add tax, but put the tax now and provide for the electricity. But if electricity not the other necessary things they not there for do business, they just they add tax. It's na wahala. It's na wahala. Not to that, me not come for talk boko today. But the question where we dey ask today is simple. We dey still continue with the tax per business. So they say overtax na home with the local investors there. Then we still they say we dey go abroad for go fend investor them. But we dey kill, we own them with tax. What sense will this make? I not sabi o. You don't say me how much big I can just talk. I not sabi at all. But the person where they can put sense inside that talk day for we today. Now the person where I don't grip the Wednesday. They say me family and I dey talk to them every Wednesday for let them understand things them way they can see but they can make like not my business. But when it puts sense by them talking day, we can say, oh yes, be honest with them, we all. So inside the program that's next, ladies and gentlemen, family members, then I want for you use this great time, this great opportunity for bring them inside the program, Dr. Richard Conte, the flag bearer aspirant for APC. Welcome, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. Sangre Pierre, always glad for come on this program. And today we will talk about things them where they really disturb the country. Things that where they make life really difficult for we as Sierra Leoneans. You know, Sangre Pierre, I recall when President Oroma decided to appoint me as Minister of Trade and Industry in December 2010. When I get my first meeting with him after the holidays in January 2011, my office, I say, Richard, he say, yes. He say, you know about the World Bank doing business rankings? I say, yes, I don't hear about it. I say, they do very, very well. And if we get for attract investors, then we get for significantly improve we rankings doing business index. He says, so Richard, I want to give you a challenge. That's what the challenge, sir. He said, I want in 12 months, I want you make Sierra Leone come among the 10 most improved countries in the world for ease of doing business. Now I say, I go try, sir. I say, I not too understand. I say, but I go try. As soon as I go back to my office, I call the World Bank country manager. I say, I want a meeting. He spoke at the meeting about, I say, I want me to go explain to me a bit more about this World Bank Doing Business Index and how they do the evaluation of the various countries and what we need for do as a country for make we improve upon we doing business credentials as a country. After that, now I call IFC, International Finance Corporation. I say I want to get a meeting with them because I want to make them go enlighten me a bit more. So I go with my team of experts from the ministry. We will get a meeting with them. And after the meeting, I get a better understanding of what the need for be done. Now someone at my office, my legal advisor, the late Ketu Yela. Now I say, Ketu, I say, we get a challenge. I say, President, don't give me a challenge. And we have to make Sierra Leone come among the 10 most improved countries in the world for ease of doing business. And we have to do it. And I say, but in doing this, I say there are benchmarks. And they therefore require collaboration across ministries. We therefore work with the Ministry of Finance, we therefore work with the Ministry of Energy, we therefore work with the Ministry of Lands, we therefore work with the Ministry of Works, etc., etc., etc. So, and we therefore work, of course, with Wataki, we therefore work with the judiciary for see how we can improve upon the whole issue around contract management, where lead we to the fast track commercial court we'll get today and all of those type of things, how we enforce contract and all that type of stuff. I say, and we go for work with NRA, we go for work with different institutions. I say, so it's a big task. I say, so I want to task you with the unit with responsibility for take charge of the benchmarking, which means that you go to interface with the various entities. And I have set up an interdepartmental committee where they meet every week for evaluate progress where we don't make, look at which challenges we dey face and how we can surmount those challenges. So we get to work. And the good news is that by the end of the year, when the World Bank can do the rankings, when they publish the report, Sierra Leone became the 6th most improved country in the world for ease of doing business. Wetin this mean, therefore, na that we improve on the import-export processes, we improve upon a secure, we improve upon how forget work permit, access to energy. If you want light, now your house, how you go get them, how you go get building permits, how you go if you get contract, how you go ensure say the contract is respected. If you get a commercial dispute, how we go ensure say this dispute not there forever, but that we can resolve them quickly like now with the fast track commercial court, the commercial dispute, therefore resolve them within 100 days. So we look at all of those issues and we set to work and we make gradual changes, including, of course, looking at the incentives regime where we get in place for attract investors. Because we realize, say, almost everything what we get on offer na Sierra Leone, not we no more get them. Other countries, they get them. Some even get them more than we. So waiting go make an investor decide for Sierra Leone and not go to another country, now the package what they offer to the country. And we did it successfully. And we became the 6th most improved country in the world. Also, we been find out, say, before I become Minister of Trade, the year before, Sierra Leone be organized a big investment forum now England. And we'll be making commitment for say it will be an annual event, which means every year we're supposed to go to England, a very good I sure say you hear there we fumble them
Recently,
where
yes.
they recently, uh, England how they hire limousine then they go park the whole day for waste the country money and how they go with over 50 people where they force the embassy emergency for give them visas so they not come back then did it. You know, all of those types of things, there was a lot of resources. But in we own case, when me become Minister of Trade, say Richard, the term done here for go do the investment forum about if you get a few months for plan for that. And I say HE, I say me, I know they go England though. And I say, why? I say, no go na Sierra Leone. I say, why? I say, I want for let we ensure say anybody we serious about investing in Sierra Leone, make a Sierra Leone. I say, and if he come, he will can't get a feel of the realities where he get for contend with. You know, I say, and when that happen, anyone we can Mr. Serious investor, anyone we buy in ticket, he can pay hotel, he can hire Matokade and stay for 3-4 days for a conference. I possibly serious about that. HE agree with me. Say yes. He said go ahead. I say, pa, would they propose a particular time? You could be available for formally open the conference fee and deliver the keynote address. He said, yes, I go there. So we planned this conference and we received over 300 investors. They
Foreign
come. And one thing,
investors.
foreign investors, over 300 foreign investors. Now, Miata Conference Center, now they will organize that. Now, me make the presentation on behalf of government, where present to the world waiting Sierra Leone get across all sectors. I don't only look at one sector, but across all sectors, basically a market Sierra Leone. But one interesting thing may happen. We
Blackout.
organize a cocktail. We organize a cocktail, a reception cocktail for the people in the foyer, at the Meta Conference Center. Brother, just when don't set the stage, I invite the vice president for take the stage for car welcome the investors that wake up formally, night light hot. Now that said, I begin see, we be talk up, we be talk up, we be talk up. Well, set board like another day. Now we set up the now the light come. As the light come, now say, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we have just presented to you one opportunity for investment. Energy. All man laugh. I said, this just presents to you one area that you can come and invest. We need investors in the energy sector. So, and I'm sure coming here, you drove through bumpy roads as an area for you to invest. I said, I'm sure when you go around, you will see other areas that have challenges. So I use the problem, I convert them, I make it a potential. So sometimes we in planning, they say behind every problem is a potential. So basically, waiting, and you will see, say, when we get that large influx of investors from 2012 to 2013 in the Sierra Leone, you see how Sierra Leone by 2013 to 2014 not only become one of the fastest growing economies in the world, but we economic fundamentals they significantly improve. And the revenue where they accrue to government as a result of these investments it quadruple. Sierra Leone, for the first time, we hit the billion mark in terms of the annual budget. Because before that, the annual budget will range around the 300, $400 million. You go right up there because investors came, they invested, and they paid their taxes, government made more money. Because we can only develop as a country when we're able for strengthen the private sector, both domestic and international. Without the private sector in we country, we are joking. It not the work. If we not make Sierra Leone business friendly, if we not make the businessman there, then make money inside Sierra Leone the correct way, we no go get who that with the tax for make we self get the money where we need for finance we own activities. And this now precisely within government supposed to do. Because government should never be the largest employer. Government should not be doing in breeding, just take John in Pamai, it will happen Johnny rest, no work done, energy wasted. So, but when we bring in the private sector, they make money. When the domestic private sector they make money, then the government go able to tax them and get the resources for financial activities. Now, so governments they develop. But unfortunately, that situation not happen. Last week, I've been take some time. I talk about the harmful effect of overtaxation. I talk say if you overtax, you think say through overtaxation you dey generate more revenue, you're wasting your time. You know they happen. You know they make more money through overtaxation. And I refer to some renowned economists like Adam Smith, Atolafa, Milton Friedman, where they all talk and justify why you need, the dangers of overtaxation. They also go further for talk about what are some of the effects of overtaxation. They say one, it dey destroy the engine where they produce the money. It just start like you want egg, then you kill the follow the lay the egg. How you get the egg? You get for when you get your poultry farm, when you feed the fall there well, then they lay more egg. When you not feed them, they not dey lay egg. You dey lost, the business they collapse. You know. They say overtaxation, therefore, it dey punish productivity. It dey punish productivity. You not dey able to expand businesses. In fact, it dey shrink businesses. You see people and they cancel even them plans them for may they expand. Small businesses they collapse. You know they able be creative. So all they just do no more now, basically survive for survive. And at that they happen with plenty businesses inside Sierra Leone now. And when this they happen, people now they try for fair way for beat the system. And so in the process, the black market then they flourish. The black market they flourish. Because all man they try for go underground. So
In other words,
they get
that thing way for council government, they now benefit people we not they
yes,
do the correct
yes,
business.
yes.
Okay.
So you dey just end up for enrich a tax collector instead of enriching government. And now the 419 business partner they can plenty, and they go begin resort to all types of businesses where they make quick money and they pay tax. The issue of drugs, proliferation of drugs, and all of those types of illicit types of trading activities there, they flourish. And I go further for giving us some real life examples of countries that we try over taxation, we not work. And I talk about Greece, I talk about France, I talk about Argentina, and I talk about even Nigeria. I also talk say when you choose for overtax, people and they lost confidence in the government. In fact, sometimes it can lead to uprising, and sometimes it even lead to the overthrow of the government. And I given the case of what happened in Lebanon, for example, they been get that big economic crisis and with the adverse effects. But the sad part now that when you dey in this kind situation, the person where they suffer most are the poor man. Make no mistake, with government just to look at the thing from one angle, don't look the policies there holistically. They forget say anytime where you increase taxes, the businessman they transfer that cost to the consumer. And so when they go to the consumer, now the poor man now they suffer. And so this that are being elaborated upon last week, and I hope say people will be follow that program. They be understand that. Whether not be able to follow the program, I believe say they can go now weird and just look for the dates and try to get the program and then watch them. They will see how we discuss it into detail. And I go further for say, conversely, if you lower taxes, I know the same person not pay tax, but if you lower taxes, and make the taxes then predictable, you make them fair, you make them affordable. They say it dey lead to stronger citizens. People then, first of all, then go willing for pay the tax because then they see the benefits where they derive from paying taxes, see the profit where they make in their businesses, and when they do am, they go formalize their businesses, and when they formalize their businesses, because they dey expand, they employ people, and that's it go force them for make them pay that's it for their staff, then go get for begin pay different types of taxes. And so in the end of the day, the government also they become stronger. And I tell them, I say, this happened at Ireland, happened at Rwanda, it happened at Estonia, it happened, and if you look at the case of Ireland, for example, when they reduce the corporate tax down to 12.5%, it lead to an increase in foreign direct investment in the country. And when then it lead to that foreign direct investment in the country and its attendant benefits, they say Ireland become the Europe's tech and pharma hub. Most of the tech industries, most of the pharmaceutical industries, they all go open shop in Ireland, and they make a lot of profit. So, and the whole I will conclude for say, no nation no go become rich by squeezing the people they harder. They work. They make a country rich by overtaxing the people and by overburdening the people. I say a country go only become rich when you empower the citizen there for make money. When the people there make money, now the country they become rich. Now the country they become strong. And when they become rich, I say they go pay the taxes. So the solution, therefore, I say not to higher taxes. I say the solution for make we get fair taxes, for make we get people from the informal sector into the formal sector, we lower the rates, and then we grow the economy and everybody benefit. So now this I've been talk about last week, Wednesday, and happy that last week Wednesday we get over 4,000 people. Then we be in the program. Really about that, and I hope say today we'll get more than that. I intend for do today. I for look at Sierra Leone, and then the audience will now judge into which category Sierra Leone fall. Whether it fall into the category of the one day where they increase taxes, no more, and hope say through that they will increase revenue and the economy go strong, or we go fall into the category of one day where they believe in lower taxes for grow the economy. I will just present the facts. Again, me not to an expert, I just dey present the facts as the records that they show. And they look at the Finance Act of 2026 and waiting some of the tax provisions. I'm not going to do all today. For obvious reasons. I'm not going to do all today, but I go look at them and try for bring out some of the key provisions. Remember, I be don't tell say there's nothing wrong in taxation, but there's everything wrong in overtaxation. And the policies, the tax policies, them where we they implement, therefore be sensible, therefore be fair, and we get forget in mind waiting at the likely effect where you will get. Sierra Leone being gets, investors. When they can invest in any country, one of the indicators that they look out for now the corporate income tax. If the corporate tax too high, then the internal rate of return, the profit where the business they make it too low. And so even banks we're supposed to provide the financing for that business they for can Sierra Leone and can do business, they know they put their money there. Because then get for be sure for say if we give money to Sengbe Pierre for can invest in Sierra Leone, Sengbe Pierre for able prove to we say this business where they can do na Sierra Leone, it will make money. If the business not get for make money, they're not the learner. Because they not want for increase their portfolio of bad debts. You know. So one of the things that they look out for now the corporation tax. And Sierra Leone, even though most countries like West Africa, their own rates they around 25%, we don't make we own 30%, which means even the few investors there we don't come, we go drive them. And no one because they fear say if they come, then they come na losses program, then they can embark on. And nobody, no one for loss, you know. And you know, I will tell you about the conference we organized in Africa. We'll bring out the investors there who can market Sierra Leone. One of the ways, just like when you get hotel, the best the best way for market your hotel, now through hearsay. The people there we don't can stay in your hotel. Waiting that they talk about the services where your hotel they provide. Waiting they go and that's now go make them come to you. So we be in we own term, we be use the investors them we be done they inside the country already. They do business there. We give them 5 minutes, make them talk about their experiences what they don't get with government. And make them use that for encourage their colleagues them for come. Waiting Kwedu Holdings will say about this government if they call them for can give a testimonial, for can give their own impression about this government and how do they treat investors. I wonder if they call Kwedu Holdings, London Mining, or any of these other small companies that will be the
King Ho.
Ho and all of them, we don't fold up the go. I wonder if they call them. You know, you people like you say, and if you want make afraid you, show me first how you dey treat your enemy. How you dey treat your enemy. Now you go give me zeal for make you paddy or no paddy. I'm not go say now how you dey treat you paddy. If you don't see how this government don't treat investors, my brother, how you go get zeal for come back and come? Look at Sally Hydro. After all of these years, where they don't they come and go, the tickets they low they don't buy for come and go, come and go, come and go, come and go. From 2013, they are about women nobody. When they begin case of this country about Bumbuna 2. Then they panante 2024 or 25, then get for fold up. They're not able to get the approval from this government because from 2013 they become the preliminaries they take place leading to the signing of the power purchase agreement. Now, if then why I just can't inherit the thing at the stage where they for conclude the power purchase agreement and for make then go into the process now for make the construction of the dam starts, so that by now we fully think about generating an additional 150 to 200 megawatts of power, which for go a long way for ease with energy crisis. Now we are back to zero. And we are not even they not even in a position again for attract any credible investor into that sector. Country loss, and sometimes, Sembe Pierre, the problem where they get, there was one day I think when I've been talk about the economy, I've been talk about what I've been call import substitution industrialization. Basically, this now the policy where some governments that they implement, that they say, if for I begin the example of eggs, I say we don't get now plenty poultry there inside Sierra Leone, but still they import eggs into this country more than how we use the locally produced eggs. And the imported eggs then most times then cheaper than the locally produced eggs, primarily because of the cost of the feed. Because of this problem, the people them where they manage them poultry there, they go through challenges. So therefore, under this policy, broad policy of import substitution industrialization, you can decide now, say, you dey slam tariffs on imported eggs, for example, so that you automatically increase the cost of the imported eggs for anybody wey go want for continue for import the eggs. Wey just slam that tariff dey at that high rate, if you bring the egg now sef, e go become too expensive and the local egg go be cheaper. And so people dem go choose for buy the local egg and they not buy the imported eggs. But wetin dem can fail for realize na that if you want for do such a policy, then you for also ensure say the domestic, the local producers, you get for be sure say then get the capacity for boost production beyond wetin they do before. Therefore produce more. So which means you get for give them some incentives. Sometimes you get for even give them access to some cheap loans. We will allow them for expand their businesses, employ more people, produce more eggs, and supply the market. If that not happen, then you the shortages in the system, and when you get the shortages in the system, you get a price hike. And when you get a price hike, then it will be counter to wetin that be your original intention. And whether they suffer at the end of the day na the local consumer. And this na the exact mistake where I been telling una say happen in America, where President Trump decide for slam then tariffs on the most plenty things the way they come from outside, so that he do that day so that it will be too expensive for go produce outside for bring inside America. He say he want for boost domestic productivity and production inside America. Fine. America get a large market, they're able to do that, they get the capacity. But the mistake, in my view, will happen in America na that then do that day at the same time where they get where for ensure say them boost production with this ICE program where they arrest them and they send them out. What they end up for happen, then get empty shelves. So price hikes. So you get a negative effect on the economy. And at this exactly the finance minister don't do that Sierra Leone in this finance act. What they don't do in this finance act, they don't the import duty for imported tomato ketchup, for imported and other tomato sauces, for imported tomato paste, for imported eggs, for imported bottled water, and for imported Maggi, etc., etc. They don't increase them to 35%. The intention now that they say all of these items we can make them locally. So therefore, They go boost local production, they go saturate the market. But na theory. Wetin government don do for support the poultry farmers, for make sure say access to feed, dem get access to the other condiments wey dem need for feed the fowl dem for make dem lay egg, the vaccines and all that type of stuff. Wetin dem don do about that? Nothing. So if they not succeed for expand the volumes for the poultry farmers in terms of putting eggs wey they produce, then we go end up for get shortage of eggs. And when the law of demand and supply is related to price they apply, the prices they go up. And when the prices then go up, whether they suffer again, like the poor pops. So you never just look at the theory from one angle. Say, yes, when we increase the taxes, then it will make the egg will become dear. So therefore, they will buy the local, increase the slice on the imported water, then they will make the local water go sell. Then they all fine. But beer, Standards Bureau, they check the water for make sure say it pure, for make sure say in quality go be compared to other water wey they bring from outside. You don't think of the fact say 70% of the diseases in this country are waterborne, are water related. And therefore, if the water in quality no good, it affects the health status of the people of the country. You don't think about that. You show these companies where they try for support, then get the capacity for producing for this whole country and sell them at a price where affordable to everybody. No. So then just grab and increase the taxes, and therefore the short to medium term expect increases in the price of water, because nobody no go bring imported water again. This all the police now go run short, and they will begin increase the prices. Then just now, and we all go suffer. This study is a serious problem. They say they don't increase excise duty rates for tobacco, nicotine products, shisha, vape, and other alternatives. They don't increase them all. Excellent. When they do them, they go make people stop for smoke, they go make people this. But you don't think about waiting at the effect on the businesses them where they operate in that sector. You don't think about how many people go lost their jobs as a result of that policy. Because this not get anything for do with Kush. If na Kush you ban and you take steps for make Kush not enter this country. If na tramadol, you ban and take steps to make it not enter. If na cocaine, you see. But anything where that they benefit from, they know the target am. Then they only focus on those things who they benefit from. And that is the problem. And so wetin dey happen na that we dey continue for punish with people inside this country. With people they continue for suffer. So very soon, all of those prices there, either they will increase the prices so they go able stay in the business, or they go get cause for close down. People then go lost their jobs and the economy go suffer. So that even that small money where they be generate, that will generate again. They don't also increase the excise duty on cement. Already cement they around, well, I don't know, I don't know what the bill. I don't even know the price of cement, but I think it is around 160, 170,000 for a bag of cement.
They are on our app, down at the comment section as well.
Yeah, it don't reach now to around 160, 170, I think. Where you go upline, because the help for build na Frawa, na Falaba district. We dey build church there. Me and me friends, we dey help for build a church na Frawa. For take one bag cement from Kabala to Frawa na 50,000. Wey dem less you na 40,000. So by the time the cement dey reach na Frawa, e don cost 230,000 for a bag of cement. So you dey see say already the price of cement e don high. And when the price of cement high, it means the cost of building dey increase, the cost of maintenance for buildings dey increase. And when that happen, naturally, the landlords dey increase the rent. And when they increase the rent, e dey get e own associated on again guy wey get for go look out for accommodation someplace for stay. So already the price of cement dey go. I remember when I been there as Minister of Trade, I always like for make reference to wetin bin happen when I been dey work under President Kuroma as a Minister of Trade. Wetin we do, me and the boss, and we team. The price of cement then was 4 trillions for a bag of cement. For 40,000 euros or something for a bag of cement. That was the cost for a bag of cement. Johansson came to me in our office. He said, Dr. Conte,
Abeg,
I have a
sir.
problem.
So they don't help you
Yes.
quickly. So Waterloo na 185, Pujon na 190.
When I thank you, when I deposit, I tell am thank you. This is the situation. Well, then they can increase because they don't add excise duty. In fact, they don't impose 10 leons excise duty per bag of cement. They don't add 10 leons excise duty per bag of cement. They don't also, if you add that to the prior increase, where they be done do from 10 to 20%, where they be done increase the import duty, it be done go from 10 to 20%. So the cost of importing cement into this country, it don't go from 10 to 20%. They don't increase that. On top of that, they don't also add an excise duty of 10%. On top of that, Lord, don't forget, the big businesses then get for pay GST. And that they self get for add day. So nothing no go stop the increase in the price of cement this year. Now just a matter of time. When me been there as Minister of Trade, the price of cement was about 40,000. Mr. Johansson, Aisha Johansson, man, he came to me in my office. He said, Dr. Conte, we have a problem. I said, what is the problem? He said, we are not connected to the grid. So we are spending a lot of money on just power. I said, okay. I said, what else? I say the chemicals that we also use to make the cement are very expensive. We have to import them. He said, but research has shown that if we use granite, which we have in large supply in Sierra Leone, it will significantly reduce the volume of chemicals we have to import into this country, but it will not significantly alter the quality of the cement that we produce. And so government should allow us to use a certain percentage of granite as part of the mixture to make cement. Now, say your research has revealed what? What percentage can be added your batteries. The batteries very low. What percentage can be added? Battery.
Continue for the way to inside the program. The program
It's
now.
okay.
All
Are
right.
they? Are they? Are they? Are they? That the laptop in battery with the run loads. But
Okay.
they address them. Yeah. So, I say, what is the assurance that the quality of the cement will not be affected? So, it provides the data. We verify them independently. Now, what will we benefit as a country if we do that? What will be the benefits to the country if we do that? Now, I say, if we do that, then we go reduce the price of cement so that everybody will benefit at the country as a result of that. I say, you sure? He say, yes. That's okay, no problem. I entered my vehicle, I drive to the president, I go explain to the president. So I want to do two things. One, let we get instruct Ministry of Energy for make them connect Leosem to the grid. That one can be done almost immediately. I say, on the other hand, I say, we work on the local content policy at the time. And so we can make provision, the local content policy for allow companies where they manufacture locally for may they use 10% of local ingredients in the manufacturing. I say, and that will help. Now, president agree with me. So I'll go ahead, we prepare the local content policy, we take and go cabinet, we get approval, we implement it. So because of that singular action, Leosem at that time reduced the price of cement from 40,000 to 37,000 for a bag of cement. First time ever for make price of a commodity go up. You intervene with the policy, it come down. And it worked. But it not only benefits Leosem, but it also benefits brewery, because at the time brewery be dey also run at a loss. So one time I be dey visit all the industries where they around the western area as Minister of Trade for try for understand wetin are the challenges face and how government can come in for help them in their businesses. One of the brewery they tell me say they have been running at a loss for several years because the Nabali or whatever it is, where they use for make the beer and the other products, Maltina, etc., in price don't increase at the international market, and so the cost of production don't go up for them. They say, but if government can allow them for me they use sorghum, 10% sorghum in the production process, it not go significantly affect the quality of the final product, and it go boost their balance sheet, and then go make money back. Again, we study the figures, we find out say they say it true, we approve them. That this it not only make brewery become a net profit institution, but it make the one day where they grow sorghum, make them get a ready market, let's say make money. So the private farmer profits and then the business profits. Win-win. Everybody's happy. We did that. And when they become a profit-making institution, they pay more taxes to government. Who make money? Because when the businesses them make money, then they will pay tax to government. So we begin get more money from the OSM, begin get more money from brewery. Flour mill been there in a similar situation when I become Minister of Trade. They been run at a loss. Again, they say the wheat wey dem dey use for make the flour e don too expensive. But however, research don show dem say if dem use cassava, dem mix am, dem go still buy the wheat o, but the quality, they don go buy the same quantity wey dem dey buy before. So the cost of production go reduce significantly for them, and dem go make more money. The advantage again being that the local person wey dey produce cassava also get a ready market. So in a similar way, that policy make flour mill make profit, they stop for loss. So when you dey implement policies, you get for look at the implications of your policy and try for make sure say when you do am, make the effect be positive on the common person, the average Sierra Leonean, the poor guider. And you will see this policy where we implement, you see the positive effect we get on the ordinary farmer where they grow in cassava, the ordinary farmer where they grow in sorghum, the ordinary man there where they buy in cement for go build in pan body, where they buy in cement for go build in two-room and parlor. This is the type of policy where they expect. But these people now, they just don't come and can increase excise duty, increase import duty, then they try for convince we say it not go lead to any increase in the price of cement. I will ask say how? It's not possible. If they continue for subsidize, for make the price remain as it is, then they just they further increase the deficit financing for the government. It could just compound the problem for the economy. So this is very bad. They not only do that, Pierre, they don't also revise the excise duty on petroleum products, diesel, petrol, and kerosene. In fact, what they don't do, they don't increase these prices to such an extent that then TR don't go up. And when you look at how they don't do them, then invariably, will they suffer. Then therefore can end up for increase the price. They not get any choice for increase price of fuel. They just have to do it. Because if you don't increase the excise duty, remember I tell you say they don't increase the excise duty, they don't make her now Amos, I say, they don't make her 10%, so.
Correct.
Okay, 10 to 20%, they don't increase her, and now they don't add another for cement, they don't add 10 leon. And at the same thing, they don't do for, let us see the exact figure, what they don't do for petrol. For petrol, they don't increase the excise duty to 5 leos per litre from 2.8 leons per litre. That be 2.8 leons per litre. They don't increase that to 5 leons per litre. The excise duty on diesel, they don't increase that from 2.4 leons to 5 leons per litre. And the excise duty on kerosene, they don't increase from 0.1 leons to 2 leons. And they don't increase the excise duty for fuel oil from 4.14 leons per litre, 7.4 leons per litre. Lubricating oil, they don't increase the excise duty from 2.2 leons per litre to 4 leons per litre. I've already tell you, say the cement yon, they don't make 10 leons. They don't add 10 leons to every bag of cement. Then when you don't increase this, whose magic get for make the price not go up? So the only way when the price get for remain the same, understand? Now for make, I think be set up a minister of trade, so I know the pricing formula. Now for make them forgo some components of the pricing formula where they accrue to government. That's the only way. You have to keep on the same. Because as long as you introduce new taxes, in fact, what thing for happen? The law say every 5% variation plus or minus final pump price for any commodity for trigger a price change. And this increase when they don't make in almost all of them is almost 100%. So when you put these figures into the pricing formula, where Sabi, it will naturally trigger a price change. If the don't want for effect the price change, then pass if they still get the strategic stock fund, because on the pricing formula, we on them, we being get the strategic stock fund. And so we be serve as a buffer so that in the event of any mild fluctuations in the international flat price, we will not want to make it into an immediate change price. We dey go into the strategic stock fund and allow a slack, pump am back into the formula for reduce the rate for make it happen. So pass if then they go back now into the formula and begin reduce so the percentage way for go to us, percentage way for go to the resellers, but for go for transportation, percentage way for go for other things on the formula, then go tamper with it. Or they go on the formula, go tamper with the import duty, go tamper with another thing, go tamper with another thing. Pass then do that. Or they subsidize. Either way, it not go good for the economy. It will be bad. And when you realize the fact, say, most of the things the way that they do, now most of the money where they spend now, that they get through domestic borrowing from the commercial banks, you see, say it is really a very, very big problem. So let we expect, say, very soon, they will get for increase the price of fuel. Make a look again at another thing. They say the redundancy pay. Before now, when they say they don't sack you or they don't declare you redundant and then pay you your terminal benefits, understand that? They been get a threshold. If your benefits not exceed 50,000, you know they pay anything. And they will also get a concessional 5% rate. But now, they don't say across the board, whatever na the amount of money where they pay you as your terminal benefit, any side way they work, then they go slam the a 30% tax. Government, they take 30%. Let us say, for example, where you retire, your money where you forget na 100,000. Government go take 1,000. That's 70,000 left in your hand. Waiting at the effect for somebody who have to go start in life in retirement. That just further suffering. So these types of policies, it dey raise serious concerns about how fair this government be. Remember, I be tell say the taxes have to be fair. Guess what they do?
Then go on with.
Before 2026, there be dey impose a withholding tax of 5% on all terminal benefits wey exceed 50,000. Now you know wetin dem don say, because the MP dem after 5 years get forget terminal benefits, because the ministers after 5 years get forget terminal benefits, they say that one day wey na their own, e exempted from this tax, dem no dey pay. So when dem dey calculate the terminal benefits for the MPs dem, for the ministers, dem no dey cut anything, dem dey give dem bulk. But wey me and you, the redundant we, understand dem dey chap 30%. Is this fair?
So where you
It-
now
yeah,
belong to government.
yes.
Yes.
Where
Where you
dem
go
pay
na
you
30%.
yes, dem dey chap 30%. Dem take am.
Hmm.
But where the ministers and the MP dem, then you dey say terminal benefits are now considered exempt employment income as introduced in the Finance Act 2026. Implication: even the 5% tax collected by NRA.
Wait, doctor. This one not to say we for just jump and pass. Oh. Wait, small bit, a big. Family members, una see I totally keep quiet and listen. But this one we cancel, it catch my attention big time. Listen, oh. Now you don't walk, you the left walk, or then the pull you per walk. Where they say redundancy. But then get this package where then they give you. That package where then they give you. Sorry, for let you go manage yourself. Test until if you're not possible get trained for work, you go walk back. Or you go do other thing. Government say, no. If they pay you 100,000 leons, you don't need to forgo 100,000 leons all na you also. Give you 30 leons there. Or
30,000.
30,000. Then you go with the 70,000. Na you own. Okay, that's fine. Any excise can happen. But when the one them we can get money pass we, when now we own copper, then they use for pay them. The member of parliament them, the ministers them, where then they left job, then they go just like you and say no, they don't work, they don't do good thing for we, they don't for take nothing at their hand, then for exempt them. I mean say they not for cut nothing, they then go to no more because they don't work. Now so now the meaning this way Dr. Conte they try for let we understand out of this particular document. So now get stand there. Logo sir.
This na the government wey be say they only care about themselves. They only, as long as it dey benefit them, it's fine. And you know say I understand say all the motorcar dem wey dem been buying in their first term, they auction am all to themselves. Yes, the last before they go to election, a paper na cabinet and they approve say make dem sell am to themselves. I think they say na 100,000, 100 million, 100,000. The brand new Land Cruiser, they sell am less than $5,000 to themselves. Brand new Land Cruiser. So now make the new minister there, if you be there free to they appoint, they not be get motorcar. They not be get official vehicle. Because the one that will be there in the old government, they all pay the 5,000, they buy the motorcar there. So now make if you observe, the one they always be drive Land Cruiser there, they all be get private number plate. They don't be get government number plate because they don't buy the whole government. So everything what they do now for just satisfy them selfishness. When they're ready for increased salaries, they increase their salaries and allowances by over 100%. We, the pensioner, last year, 2025 budget, they promised we a 25% increase in we pension. Yeah,
Yes.
Take mad no pay. Take mad no pay 1 cent. But then the, the salaries by over 100% from the way APC left am. APC left the salary there at around 1,000. Ministers dem dey get less than which is like $1,000, less than $1,000. Dem ministers dem dey earn under APC. Now, then as dem count dem more than double am, 40-something thousand na dem dey earn. If they don pass that day, plus other allowances wey dem dey get. Understand it? But then the pensioner 2025 budget, dem be say effective 1st of April, dem go pay a 25% increase in the pension. Till tomorrow, dem no pay 1 cent. So why you go promise an increase to a poor pensioner wey for some of the pensioners, that's all they depend on, that's all they have. You promise them a 25% increase. And remember, some of these pension figures are very ridiculous. Their own pension figures are very high. But some of our civil servants, their pension figures are very ridiculous. Some of our public servants' pension figures are very ridiculous. Now you promise those people a 25% increase, 1 year pass, you not honor am. That's a wickedness. That you just want people, they appreciate the fact, say, people have served. And therefore their service has to be acknowledged. You see, because part of the reason why these packages are put in place, now for ensure, say, for make my person not afraid for retire. Because you believe, say, when you retire, you will still get a reasonable source of livelihood for take care of you, a decent life for the rest of you. But when the government they lie by you, koro one, the minister they go to the parliament, they read the budget. They promise them with emphasis. 1 year passed, they not honor am for even 1 month. Now other budget they don't read so. I will get for study and more for see if they don't promise we dey again. We they not go for pay again. It's not fair. And these are the things where then they do way very bad. Now make a look at withholding tax. This that the other area this where they don't finally ready for kill the private sector, withholding tax. They say before now, where you rent your house, 10% of the money you dey pay to NRA. What is, of course, now they do now that if I want you pay me 100,000, and they say pay me 110,000. So when you pay me 110,000, I take the 10,000, I go get to NRA. I still get me 100,000 when I want. Now they don't increase them to 15% for hosts we not to them below. You bill your host at expensive cost, they say 15% of the rent where you collect if you go pay to them. And now they don't make before now the rent for pass a particular level before you begin charge this 10%. If the rent be there below a particular level, you know they charge 10% at all. Well, now they say regardless of Amos. So if they pan body there, if they pan body there, whether they rent 10,000 or 5,000 per month, now they say they all for begin pay withholding tax of 15% to government. How dem go enforce am, I don always sabi. Dem go begin waka for dem pass body dem, go begin register dem, go make dem pass body themselves begin pay. I mean,
But I think say like you been say in the beginning, now another way for make the tax collector them they become rich because
of course,
most of them know they rich who say supposed to reach. Look NRA now they talk about almost billion euro right now
yeah.
so
No,
that
but
is
then
it.
you say the whole then guy they did the week after I talk about the money we lost in NRA. So I hope when they talk back today, it will make them take action. Yeah.
We understand again. This is another discussion. We understand again. Say they will put them on bail. Well, they don't run away, and the one way blow the on again in there on detention. Whilst the one they way the thief don't run away.
Well, that is this government for you. So tell the one SLPP, the
Ah
other
well,
than not to SLPP.
well, so be
You
it.
know. So when they increase the withholding tax, waiting they end up for happen. Now we poor young middle class people where they just get into the job market, we're not able to deal it for themselves, and then they suffer because the landlords they increase the rent funding. Problem. As I say, I'm curious for see how they go enforce up and body there. I'm curious for see. Now they say even non-residents, like then consultants, the way they come, the services them way with the contract from abroad because we not get the expertise in country, and so we forget where they call it from abroad. They say then they slam an interest withholding tax. They for pay a withholding tax of 20%. That'd be 10% before. Now they make it 20%. What in this the mean, of course, now that of course that contractor way they hire, it increase in cost. So that when you chap you 20%, then still they get what they're supposed to get. That is the problem. And now, when you add to this withholding tax of 20%, you add the now, say I've been talking the other day about the Sierra Leone health insurance scheme. Now they don't introduce a national health insurance levy of 0.5%. So then they cut them back upfront. They don't introduce also an education levy of 1%. So anytime you 1% of the money as education levy for pay for education, you got to pay 0.5% for pay for health insurance. And then you add there to the 20% where they cut as withholding tax. So it don't be 21%. So now take for example, somewhere Pierre, you get your hotel. Somebody can organize workshop at your hotel. You before now, that be 6.5% withholding tax. Now they don't make it 21.5%. So which means if you be the charge 300,000 for plate and 5% now be like 6,000. So the 6.5% maybe na be about that 7,000-8,000 that be they take for each plate from the 300,000. Now, what did I make at 21%? It means okay, make it easy. Let's say they charge 100,000 for plate. The total be 6.5%, that's just 6,500 they pull. Now where they don't make at 21%, from you 100,000, then they pull it 21,500. So in the left hand you have no more. Now 78,500. Whereas before, in the left hand you had 93,500. Now in the left hand you had 78,500. Can you imagine? So waiting get for end up for happen like that. hotels, then they can't increase their rates. Because if they not increase their rates, they not they survive.
Correct.
And also the cost for the people there where they come for can obtain the service, it also they increase. So it dey boil down again to the whole issue of saying cost of doing business that Sierra Leone just they become more and more complicated. Even management fees, professional fees, wey been dey at 15%, they don raise again to 20%. Everything dey go up. Custom tariff. Now they don make am, I will not talk about am. They don make am 35% custom tariff. So when you bring you maggi, you bring you tomatoes, you bring you water, you bring you plywood, they don increase the tariff to 35%. So now local commodity prices there, they naturally get for increase. And the cost of construction materials also get for increase. Did I already tell you about how the excise duty get for make petrol price get for go up? And e get for be very serious. As if this not bad enough, and here I dey stop for today. Before now, then keke, dem bin dey pay a circulation levy of 200 leons. Now they don increase am. And they say for motorcar dem, category A motorcar dem, cars, trucks, buses, boats, and kekes, they don add a circulation levy of 500,000 or 500 leons. That for make you waka no more. But I like for use the old leon, 500,000. For the motorcar dem wey dey drive na streets, they don add 500,000 circulation levy. And you know when you realize the fact say the cost of license, first when you go renew the license for the motorcar, around 1,000 something na you dey pay. Both you the insurance na be 150, 200 na you dey pay. In fact, at times sef you dey pay 100,000 for insurance if you get a fleet insurance policy. You pay less than 100,000 sef for your car. Now the minimum wey you dey pay for insurance for your car na 1,200. 1,200 minimum. 1,000 to 1,200 for your car. Third party o. Not too comprehensive insurance o. Third party. And you no dey ever get, you no dey get any no claims benefit o, nothing. You get accident o, dem bang you bang person o, nobody no dey pay you. But just because you want for comply with traffic rules, you get for go for insurance, 1,000 to 1,200 minimum. For renew your license, now you dey pay 3 to 4,000. So now when you want for renew your motorcar a license, it dey cost you sometimes up to 5, 6, 7,000. If you have to renew the license for your motorcar and your insurance. Way before now, it dey cost you less than 2,000. So now plenty people there, they no dey license again. They no dey insure. They don't mind now. The day when they hold them on road, they bribe the policeman or they bribe the mumu police.
Because it no make any sense. Why you dey pay insurance?
Yeah, who say the puller? If you get every year to go pay 5, 6, 7,000 just for a new license for your motorcar, for waiting. And guess what? That money does not even go to government.
Oh.
It will go to a private contractor. One of the paymasters. We don't give them money for election. And then give the contract. They did milk the people dry. Then they continue for milk the people dry. And that they dey do. And guess what? I don't go pay Amos for renew my driver's license. I don't pay 2,000 for renew my driver's license. Thereabouts 2,000 for my driver's license. Will it be 500? Down at 2,000 for renew my driver's license. And it's over a month I not get it yet.
Are you better? Some
It's
people don't
over a
did
month.
it now 1 year they cancel.
Yeah. Why? How we go pay all of this kind of money and we know they get the service? And nobody cares. Not an issue for anybody. Nobody cares. Daylight robbery. You know, fair. So now they say, them boat there, their large boat there, their water taxi there, their fishing boat there, then they pay $1,000 circulation fee for using the water there. So no surprise if they get for increase the cost for cross the water for boat and Lunge to $50 very soon. And they say the one that way they 15-seater or less, then they pay $500 circulation fee. Now guess what? Even the Okada, even the Okada, they for pay 200,000.
Circulation fee.
Yes, circulation fee.
Enough funny.
So now, where you don't buy your Okada for license, Okada now, it will cost you nearly 4,000 euros for license Okada. Now, Okada for license Okada for private use. Oh, I don't know the cost for commercial for private use. I will buy some Okada there recently where I been get for license for the people there. The license normal for the Okada and the insurance for 1 year, 4,000. Can you imagine? And it will take you 2 weeks plus to make you get your number plate.
Wait, make I understand something, doctor. I beg, something I left being. You mean when you renew your license every year now with the number plate?
No, number plate na for new registration.
Ah, okay.
So the Okada for new registration, 4,000 for new registration for Okada. The Matoka for renew the license and the insurance for your Matoka. Now they tell you say it dey cost you 3,000 to 4,000 now. Sometimes it even depending on the type of Matoka, it dey go 5,000 to 6,000. My school bus, 2 weeks ago, I renew the license and the insurance. I pay 5,500. Small 15-seater school bus, 5,500. Then get the Matoka there, where they pass that treat. Inside there, who they pay 15,500. Me 5,500. For ordinary 15-seater minibus. You know, so this I want to stop now for today for allow people then chance. Well, we can don't go 1.5 hours already into the program. So I want to stop now. But this now really the situation with the economy of the country. This that the way they don't set the stage for more suffering for the people. The suffering of the average Sierra Leonean not get any end in sight. It is just getting worse. These people are just exploiting. They don't run out of ideas. They don't run out of ideas. And then feel say then go tax the people, continue for tax and impoverish the people only for enrich themselves. For make them get money for their tickets them wey dey fly out. For make them get money for their per diem wey dey fly out. For make them get money for the lavish lifestyle wey dey lead. That is the government wey we get at this country today. And that is the government wey the APC ready for remove out of power in 2028 and restore back a sound government. We believe in fiscal discipline. We believe in a proper economic agenda. We believe in building a society where every Sierra Leonean will be given an equal and unfettered opportunity for actualizing potentials. This is the type of society, where they attract the private sector, where they make the private sector the engine for the economic growth and prosperity. Where they make this country people that will get jobs. You don't go left school, you don't get work for do. Work will dey for you. You not go drop out of school because your papa or mama no go pay for you. You not
Okay.
go die because you don't get appropriate health facility. This is the government where Dr. Richard Conte want for lead under the APC of this country. And God
Okay.
will help her. We will work together to make this country a better place. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. And Ato, may I just take cut me self by you? Kushe Ato, wait. May I just go for them by you just now? Say, yes.
Yeah. Good evening, Sangbe. Yeah, I come in very very late. So
No, you not can late. You can early for tomorrow. So just greet no more lot take cause there.
I'm here on but yeah, I mean, just give me 2 minutes.
Okay.
Waiting doc the talk with very very important. In one statement, just one statement. Where I can meet. And for me, I just think to say, because I'm going to listen to the program, whilst I'm going to get myself. I think to say that's at the nail at the age. Sierra Leone, they suffer in ways in which there is no end. There is no end to it. You just like I said, there is no sight in end. So
No end in sight. No end in sight.
Yes, sir.
No end in sight.
Yes, sir. None. So when you look at where Doc make that statement, anybody where really they observe what they go on Sierra Leone, it's like all of this suffering and all of these things that really cause the suffering and the situations. Now like you just go around in a cycle, you go around in a cycle. Long time not the way somebody will say, okay, well, we want for bring a permanent end to this, so they implement this thing so that permanently take go. You know, we're not going to face none of this kind of problem again. None of these things not going to happen so again. This thing they go so now straight in no day at all. When I look at the new license. If you don't know what I didn't America, they said I look at license. Hey, bo, I want for license me motoka. I know if you license me motoka na Maryland. I go over na Virginia, I go license me motoka na Virginia. I dey look at the system. The first motoka na blind license na Maryland. The second one na Virginia, I go license na. Look at the one system. You know, when you just go, that license they self na the number plate. Yeah, na the number plate. When I give the number plate, you don't do all the documentation in number plate. Your car is licensed. But Sierra Leone, the number plate completely different from the license. And the license price just they go up. Like what you places so 100% correct. Just they go up. When you look at the driver's license again, a problem. When you come for car, look at insurance. Oh my God, now the worst. Sierra Leone, I'm sure. I don't know about other African countries, but Sierra Leone for me, are the only country where I don't do insurance for the pay. No matter how much you put in insurance, no matter they say there's one kind of insurance and they first maybe in a tongue. The last one you pay 45,000 for your insurance monthly. Then they go tell you, okay, we can't go to them big insurance company if I make insurance pay you. And we get for insurance at this level, at this level. Even themselves, the people who insure when they get accident,
then they find all kind way not for pay you.
All kind way they not they pay nobody. But at the end of the day, this is what I've always been saying. Governments no they ever sit down for address the issues where they directly affect the local man. When are there issues there, they will never they never address them. Not in parliament or within the ministry themselves push these things forward. You know they do them. They know they do them. And so for me, I think to say whatever governments get for come in, like what you know to say, there has to be a government where they come in understanding the issues where they affect the people, the issues that way they really need for address and come with the political willingness for address the issues in it. Because I will tell you, everybody where they can have government, they all know about of these things. But when they go sit on a government, that's another whole story.
And this is the biggest problem with the country. But at this point, we still want for say the line open. Call and ask you question or talk to Dr. Richard Conte. If you get anything where you want to add inside the program, quickly. But whilst okay, let's go on the line. Welcome to the show, family member. In the minister call from Place Get the platform.
Hello, good evening. I call from Riyadh.
Welcome, sir. Get the platform. Please go ahead.
Yeah, first of all, I want to tell thank you to Dr. Conte again for his willingness every Wednesday for come face the public, face the world, and tell we and analyze the problem in our country. I want to tell and thank you for that. And I want to ask Riyadh, do you Assembly Pierre? When I invite some of them candidates here, we want to aspire to become APC flag bearers. Men and can face the nation, can face the people, can analyze the problem where they want can solve. Because if you say you want to become the leader, you get to know first of all the issues, and then say your solution of why you want can solve the problem here. So do you immediately appeal to all flag bearers? Men and come online, men and come face the nation. Again, thank you, Dr. Conte. Thank you, Riyadh, for the platform. And the problem that Sierra Leone, like we Atobi, they say, the people, the leaders, they're aware of the problem, but then they make them known, let the average man understand the domino effect of the policy that what they make. Well, I thank you, Dr. Conte, the camp for analyze them. Let the average Sierra Leonean understand the domino effect. Say policy they affect, then life them. You know, and the leader that wouldn't select or elect, we not get the compassion or the courage or the fearlessness for explain or know the issue and willing for talk about them na parliament or make policy that will go affect their life. They're not for vote for them can leader than they. So I just want to tell God thank you for Dr. Conte and vulnerability. Where every Wednesday they make himself vulnerable and face the public, where anybody can call and ask them questions. Let some of them flag bearer or one lead the nation, let them come and make themselves vulnerable. God bless you again, and thank you, Dr. Conte, and we look forward for receiving you again next week.
All right, thank you very much. I ask for please, for some seconds, just hold on, adjust something nice, so quick one, whilst we wait for take another call. Please go ahead, please.
Definitely. Doc Novex family want to come quick today. Novex, I think.
It's okay.
All right, okay, because that's this taxation thing. Now, I really want to come and talk about but in line with waiting this caller just the same. In line with waiting this caller just the same. For me, I sincerely believe it's very very important. It's very very important that whosoever get for coming. Now you again don't get for coming as leader by the grace of God as you aspire. I think Amen. To say it's very, very important that you able for look at all of these things holistically and find out how for deal with people them in their sector then because this is what I know. This is what I know in Sierra Leone. That's the civil service sector, not the most corrupt sector, not the one at the country. And funnily, we not seem for understand it how for deal with themselves, and then you also get the political side. We get the bigger interest. So for example, this most corruption they go at the civil service, yeah. But then when it comes to institutions like road transport and everything, you get a lot of political influence and business influence inside it. And the political side can always tend for give the business to the private sector investor, way probably more suited to them one way or the other. And this is where I don't know when we get for come for talk about the privatization again, because I really get things I get for bring them to you when we deal with privatization. Because for me, I not truly believe say everywhere for be totally privatized. I strongly believe in the Singaporean where
Okay,
certain
sorry.
sectors are privatized and other sectors, are dealt with by government. But when you get
No,
for talk about, because if we want to talk about taxation, we get for look at privatization and all of them thing in
okay.
they're regulated in some ways. So whenever you get for come back and when you get for the deal with privatization, I don't inform secretary unless I'm prepared inform me. So that's that counts me questions then for you.
All right, thank you. Let me go again, now the line. Thank you, Arthur. All right, so we'll take another call quickly. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and Osai you the call from.
Yeah, good evening, Sambefia. How
Good
you dey
evening.
do?
By God empowered to find out yourself.
Doc, happy new year. Oh. Next president to be.
Amen.
Anyway,
Yes.
we dey pray God, the convention, let God make the delegates let them not disappoint with.
Very good.
I believe this kind of person is so I'm not saying that your own time, God in power, and your own time they come to. And by God in power, how this man sabi about the country. So if this man hold this country, I'm not saying other honest man cancel back, other Paseki they cancel back. You see, how they talk, he really the soul. See, you understand about the country. He really the soul the maturity. See, he understand how for one governor. So now that's who they pray God for them kind man they are. When he succeed, let God make him not get bad followers and bad advisor them, because not to say the leader then can get problem at Sierra Leone anyway, but the advisor then within can deal within the advising. The end of the day now they portray them. And they portray them. I remember Amanda Bill in first 3 months. It's right. But after that 3 months, now so rubbish. We not see no better thing. So I dey pray God, this one let God make when them go in pan this, when would they go pan this convention? Let God make it like I didn't can second, so let God make now from second on to first, and by God in own power. We only pray God for and let God make it succeed.
All right.
God in power.
Thank you very much. All right, the line is still open. We'll go on the line again and take another call quickly. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and side the call from. Please get the platform.
Hello, Pierre. I call from.
Yes, sir. Welcome. You get the platform. Please go ahead.
Doctor, God bless you, sir. How are you, sir?
Not bad, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Doctor, I just want to wish you all the best, and I pray for you that God will ordain you for rule of the country, as on the show you interest and they show you perfect towards the. Now, with the wish and we pray God as a team for that God will make it so, that God will make everything we plan, because we'll see all the explanation we do. All are for the betterment of Salone, and we all, and that we only wish God for now, for let Salone be a better place for we, let Salone be a heaven for we people them. So we pray God that God will continue to give you the mind, God will continue to give you the strength, God will continue to keep you, God will continue to hide you under His shadow of His wings. That no plan, no evil plan, no plans, no evil for overtake you in the name of Jesus, and God make the delegate and see everything God will, that in your word no go for them, that you this 2026 now you turn will make you emerge as we president now Salone, and Salone will be better, Salone will get again through you in the name of Jesus Christ. God will protect you, God will protect your family, God will give courage, God will give the provision for you, and God will keep the right people around you circle. Anyone who count for can do anything, God will expose them and be stand up possible from you in the name of Jesus Christ. God will protect you.
Amen.
And surely you will become the president on alone. Nothing not go stop am, nothing not
Amen.
go pull am. We don't ordain you as
Amen.
we ordain David for becoming king. You already don't ordain us, but not ordain as David. So now the terminal out for the way to overtake and rule the country with peace, unity, according to your slogan, unify the country for Salon again. Let Salon become a one Mama Salon, and we'll have a peaceful nation. God bless you. Thank you very much. God bless you.
All right, thank you
Amen.
very much. Let me go on the line again and take another call quickly. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and the call from, please get platform. Amen, but you did low. We not hear you clear.
Go on the line again.
Hello, caller.
Welcome to the show, family member.
Sorry about that. Where you call, please come on. Are you set or you reduce the volume? Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and the call from, please.
Yeah, this na Brahma Masako they call from.
You get the platform, please go ahead.
Yes, I want to tell the lecturer and professor plenty thank you for the weekly lectures where we they get from him. And also after we don't come in as the class prefects, instead they do extremely well, we tell and thank you. And una self we present the lectures there. We tell una plenty thank you. We learn quite a lot. You see this part which you don't which una show, they help the nation for make open the eye. Now we know how deep them people are. This government don't mess up this nation. How deep? Are the only place say God go continue for the wisdom and the understanding, and God go give the ability for pull we na this decadence, na this whole where this country don't depart. So now this government, from voting the professor, the lecturer, they don't clearly show say, the country they in a complete mess. So now they not get no side outside their happen. Now just now for continue for squeeze with the ordinary people them, with the grassroots people them, where if you say we not get nothing, no side outside they survive. You understand? Because when you they tax all side, they tax business people them, Uda at the end of the day they suffer. Not the end user. Now we wait to go buy and can eat. The final user, now we suffer. If they tax and tax motoka, tax this, tax fuel, tax all side, they increase no more. Then we know they see the better way than they do in the country. When they travel, they go upline, so pothole, there's so death trap, every day dangerous accidents them, and they happen. So we pray to God, let God carry it for we. This power, we all them in don't understand. You know, they say understanding the problem is part of the solution. Now, every day and then they read. So in self, even with the presenting problems, they see the stress in him. They see how he himself get the passion for make this nation change. They make with the beg the All People's Congress. Anybody will like this nation, will like the All People's Congress. Let people know say this partner are the right person. This government, the way how they don't mess up, then want somebody where radical now only be able for challenge them at the ballot box and win, and so that he protects the APC them. And this part don't demonstrate that beaucoup time. During the time they would buy elections that day. Dr. Richard Conte, he did make sure say he did not all the buy elections there. He don't protect the APC them votes. He don't challenge the issues. They up till now the only flag bearer aspirant where they come in on a weekly basis, they challenge this government on their excesses. So they beg the one that we can forbid the delegates them, now the All People's Congress. Let them go think smartly so that they will vote this fire. So the thing will be easy for the All People's Congress, because their government, they really want for rogue the elections. So we tell them plenty thank you. We pray for long life. We pray for well body. We pray for wisdom. We pray for common sense. Push them Congress and delegates there. People are looking for big delegates there.
Thank you very much. All right, let's go on the line again and take few calls, quick one, and go to a doctor for we wrap up the show. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and the call for, please get the platform.
Yes, MLP, good evening. Dr.
Good
Richard
evening.
Conte, good evening. Apostle, good evening. Isna Jibrila from New Jersey.
New Jersey, welcome. Go ahead.
Yeah, and 2023 election na daylight robbery. We person tip something from you, and where you know and get the person they tip am from you. But you can take them with somebody they can't steal from you. You can take them without cause harm. But 2023 na daylight robbery na the face of APC. The same carelessness wey underscore man do wey underrate Madabio, and the same thing Richard Conte they do so. The man they can change the constitution. Then left then they look at if they go no more, if they suggest something and left they go. You know to make they talk so? Dr. Richard Conte gets brilliant idea then. But if you not get access to power, the ideas then they die with you, sir. So example, they want bill airport na mama. But because they not win 2018 election, they not win 2023 election, would that nothing go up in 2028? Mama may not be la. So Dr. Richard Conte, you can get all this brilliant idea, but if you not get access to power, all the ideas they are so sir, are history. So what thing they do for make sure say this man has to get for stop him because if they do the same thing, they underrate this man. If they do the same thing at the left side, they underrate and say, we'll come back 2028 back again, and almost do. One thing when I for go by, when me believe 1996, a massive demonstration, na get for happen another country day. Other than that, in another part another country day. God bless you all.
All right, thank you very much. We'll take 3 more calls quickly. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and say the call from, please.
Sembe Pierre,
Sir.
I'm mad at you. I did call past 100 times before I get you. But I want to say good evening. Sembe
Okay, wait, before you go, wait. You
Pierre.
hear me? Hold on. You hear me?
His Excellency,
Okay.
the former president, the future president, when Dr. Richard Conte. I want to say salam alaikum and peace be unto you. The question I get, Dr. Richard Conte definitely go for be the president. And we'll get forget the team when Jogabanga for be you vice. We could be very, very fine for you. Get a very, very good team. But what I the type for say is, dear Richard Conte, this trip, not forget to America. So I want come at least 54 states or 30 states a flavor canal. So not like a one ten more way the other may come. Come at least go to each state and there you campaign and you talk and tell we more like I talk so. They're gonna make people come and talk to we. And what you go for do for I go need to ask the delegate them, please no win big time. Wait for say no problem. If like a 90%, 100 people at the vote, you get 90 of the votes. We're not go struggle for to win the win the election clean. But my question I get for you, Richard Conte, it got to make you not be president. What you go do for change in 100 days? What change go change the people in that country? They went away their paper no more. Where people go feel and say this now Dr. Richard Conte president. Richard Conte now the president, so what you go able to change the people in that country there? How you go feel for say this we don't get laughter now, we don't get free ball, we don't get peace. What you go for do in the 100 days? After the 100 days, how people go for feel and for no say all the presidency people go be happy and people go feel and not only paper this time around. They got this other government do so everything on paper. What you go do for change we life them, go change the people life them. What you go do for the diaspora them in that country where they take land and they get to land them back. Where we for the go for do something because already you get investor already in Jagaban. I know say because you can't get for be one of the perfect one. But what do you plan for we for change we life them for love feel not to paper? Dear future president Dr. Richard Conte, what are you planning to get for we this the call from Virginia? Do I answer me? What are you plan for the 100 days and what are the way forward? Because we don't think of the 100 days no more. What are the way forward for we? Now that country they follow no say we feel say we don't get Alafia now. We'll be in a prison, we don't come now under the presidency of Dr. Richard Conte. What is the plan for we in that country today and what they are the aspire again? And I would ask you, please, what I want to have for does they ask you kindly, you know, before the country we every month in our house, we can go for busy, we go for give job, we go for employee for be a president. If now one time per 3 months or quarterly self log will get you back in this media. So what is the plan for that? And I know to be answered today, but this time around, I know say go for busy on the country own development. So just give me the take an oath to win. I'll say once per 3 months, you go to country for talk to we. Do Mr. Dr. Richard Conte. I will happy for be president. I will happy for go down for go support you. And they ask you for Ghana, now Tonga and Virginia for car campaign. May God bless you, may God bless your family, may God bless Sierra Leone.
Okay, thank you very much. We go quickly and take another call again. Welcome to the show, family member. You name and the call from, please.
This is a concern, Sierra Leone. They call from the US.
All right, let's go ahead and get the platform.
Yeah, thank you for the good work and thank you to Dr. Richard Conte. Doctor, I'm pretty sure say USSF know the state of the country right now. You know, say the country they go through serious strangeness, people and they suffer in that country they right now. And also since when we get independence, 1961, I know say you go agree with me, say up till now, people and they get water under gutter and at the capital city. All lengthening and never happen. Basic necessity. Both APC and SLPP, and also no government we don't fix one problem in that country there, because if any government don't come, we don't solve one problem in that country, they forget about a completely another problem now that they go into. But we still get them problem, yeah. So you know, the reason why I get trust and hope in you to a certain extent, you don't hold government office, you don't be part of governance system, you know to like a mother because she done 22 years now in life, you know, who could see that government they go transform. So whatever till they go through now we fend and for we stay as a nation. So do your doctor with all them problems, yeah, so them basic necessity, yeah, so what you will able for do for transform that country. Don't no go get for can get blame game again. Oh, we meet austerity, the country now this, then we don't destroy the country. Now already don't know say mother you don't destroy that country, but yet still una still the camp for can take power. That is just una get the know-how and everything for fix up that country. The what you will do, how fast are you will be different from the other leaders, then they we don't can't disappoint you. Thank you. God bless you.
All right, so let me go quickly and take another call. Welcome to the show, family member. You need me inside the call from, please. Sorry. Please reduce the volume of your sets, please.
Hello?
Yes, welcome. You get the platform. Please reduce the volume of your set where you watch me from.
Yes, I'm happy. Thank
Yes.
you.
How you do? So thank you, safe.
Yeah, I repeat greeting to Doctor.
Okay.
I get a few questions in for him.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, the first question is, I mean, Doctor not a new man to salon politics. I assume say if a day na Dr. Samura Kamara in footstep, in shoes with Dr. Kamara Mudeso during that 2023 election, waiting a doctor in mood we will take.
Okay. Thank you.
Because would they see a pattern? Would it come up with like the same kind of pattern? That's where it starts up 2023. And then they get issues for registration, ID card, nobody will come up. We see they reduce some people and we go register pull some names out of it. When a disadvantage for the APC party, nobody not talk. During election, they see they burn people, they attack people and they burn people in houses. All that in a disadvantage to the APC party. We not anybody. See, after the election, the day for the election, would they reconfusion them? People in the stuffed ballot boxes. Nobody know any. Say they can't count. Man, at the most dry election is what I've ever seen at the world. 60% they announce. Then call the winner. Now you don't go back so true. If you talk to that kind of situation, you're waiting in reaction. We go take.
Okay, thank you very much. All right, so let me take the last call inside the program. Stay safe and welcome to the show, family member. You need me inside the call from. Please get the platform.
Yeah, Bible, thanks very much, and thank you to Doctor. You know, Bible, one thing about life, any nation where God was ready for it now. God is good now. So, sorry, excuse me.
It's okay, go ahead.
God is good now. Somebody where, you know, Doctor. Perfect candidates for now. We go and back on today because I don't expect to be the issue there. And somebody only like we are like at school, you only able for some to answer question we understand the question. We understand the question. But one suggestion where I just want to make to doctor na that because doctor now I will let him forget the when the delegates their votes. So but this same doctor una Barcelona na then 10 o'clock to 11. Most people don't even forget access, not even get for listening to the program. So I don't know if the doctor will able to look for first time we go comfortable for salon people, eh? Where at least salon people that never go benefit from this program because majority of people have this program also. Majority of people are from people. So you know people for capture the delegate. And for now, we are taking already to go bring the delegate the act so that let doctor go for the delegates there so that let become the flag bearer. And me as only will be next salon. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. God bless you. Now the last call on this the program this time. Okay, so let me go quickly over again to the man of the moment. So Dr. Richard Conte, the platform de Nayuan.
Yeah, thank you very much, Sengwe Pierre. I want to say thanks to all the contributors for all the questions they don't ask and the comments. I want to appreciate all the prayers where people they don't pray for me or they pray that God go answer on our prayers and all the well wishes, but God make them come to pass and make God make everything what they say. Make it not just be for talking sake. Make it be say we really mean it. And when we succeed, make God make we put together the team with a shared commitment, a shared passion, shared determination for make a difference for we country. Sierra Leone not deserve what they go through so. With prayer, that together we go bring about the much desired change your country so badly need. The first person is he tell me thank you, he tell we all thank you, he say may God bless me and he say he make other flag bearer aspirants themselves come and talk, and expose themselves and make ask them direct questions and make the show what they intend for do and how they intend for do them and what people able evaluate them and assess them so that people then will take an informed decision. They say we don't suffer a lot from wrong leadership, so we need forget the right leader. He say Richard Conte the right leader, and so they pray that we will get an opportunity. Let the flag bearer aspirants them and let me see how they all go tell we and talk to we so we're able to compare and contrast and take a decision. The next one I want to comment on Ato. Talk about privatization and private sector development. I think say I will get for devote a whole session on privatization and private sector development because oftentimes the two that they mix them up, you know. But clearly, I agree with you that whilst we agree that the private sector are the engine for economic growth and prosperity, whilst we agree that we get for be business friendly, whilst we agree that we get for allow the private sector where they make money so that they will pay their taxes to the government, they get what they need for do the right things for the country, we also believe that not everything for privatize. There are certain services we get for be the exclusive domain of government, especially for those things where they directly impact on the lives of people. But I think say we go devote 1 week to that, but I will make you know, maybe next week or some other time. We go maybe next week. Let we talk about privatization and private sector development and let we see within the understanding of what are the pros and cons of because a lot of leaders they don't try different models of and with varying results, and we hope say we'll be able to do necessarily. So next week we will talk about privatization and private sector development. We'll try to understand them better. The next person say, they wish me Happy New Year. They pray that delegates then go, they not go disappoint we this time. They pray that then go elect me and they go win. He say they pray that me go be another Ibike, another Pasheki, and that we go left lasting legacy of this country. And he say, but they pray, may God thank me bad advisors. And we'll all pray for that, because indeed, where you get bad people, Famiki always say a leader is as good as in advisors. A leader is as good as the people that we surround yourself with. And so let we pray that we could be surrounded with the right people. We will help people do the right things. And where we they go wrong, we will get the courage for tell we say we're wrong and make we do the right thing. The next person say, may God bless me. They wish me all the best. They say, God will ordain me, and the praise of God indeed will ordain me, and God will protect me, and God will grant me the presidency of the country, and so that we will help bring about a positive change in Salon. Thank you very much. Rema Masakoi say he tell the prof thank you. They tell Arthur the class prefect thank you. They tell the entrepreneur, the proprietor, awareness and Pierre thank you, and everybody who they work backstage for make this program successful. They tell we all thank you. He say he gladly that me they help the people of this country for understand the issues, for understand the mess where the SLPP don't cause, how governments don't overtax the people without any benefits to the people, and they pray that the APC will see reason why therefore elect me, and go ahead for catalog a whole range of reasons, apart from talking about me experience, my commitment to my party, my loyalty, which I don't do over the years in terms of elections, census, all issues where they come up, I don't stand out in defense of the party. I don't show say I can be there to defend my party, and how me and the most appropriate person to demonstrate say I can lead my party against the SLPP and win because I'm fearless. So I'm for say thank you very much, Bama Masakoi, for that. Jibrila from New Jersey, I want to say thank you again. I can always preempt, if I can use the famous word preempt, which you get for can say, because I know, and I'll make you know, Jibrila, say I agree with you fully on some of the points where you state. I agree with you, say 2023 na a daylight robbery, and I believe I agree with you for say sometimes APC will need for do more in terms of we level of preparedness for take on the SLPP. I agree with you, but maybe, just maybe, you don't know the extent to which we they go. This time, the issue of the constitution would not left us so. Last week, you know, say the party be done set up a committee for follow up on the implementation of the tripartite recommendations and on this whole constitutional review process within the party position, how we did for do. Me are part of that committee, and with the work, my brother Kefala Mara and I we chair, and we are working together on that. We are supporting the process. In fact, last week we meet as a party, we take a position, and we also meet with the government. We meet with the Attorney General and the Minister of Information on one thing we agree on. Now that we get for land for say the constitutional review process enough to be a partisan process. Because at the end of the day, the constitution is a national document and is bigger than any wishes of any particular political party. And we underscore the fact say we therefore work together for make sure say the constitution is acceptable to everybody. And that if any one political party feels say they just want to do it their own way, chaos. And the document get for go to a referendum, clearly, if one party not agree with the provisions, clearly they go vote and down. in its entirety, and it will be a waste to everybody. So we are working on that. Yesterday, we lawyers, we party, they spend the whole day in the meeting. They don't go through the documents, go through the draft of the bill. They don't go through the various white papers, both from the APC white paper, the SLPP white paper, the relevant provisions, and they don't come up with recommendations. So tomorrow, the bigger committee also will get a whole day session where we get from it, because we want to make sure, say, we get a party position. So part of the reason why see we don't begin go out and talk, because we don't want to go express with individual views on such a national document. We want to make sure, say, whatever opinion anybody get for go talk outside, it has to be the party's position, and that will get. And so tomorrow we'll get a whole day session, and we'll continue to engage in the process, and we committed that process. So people are no more say we are not leaving anything lying down, because we know the implications of this process, and we want for let people be rest assured to do. He say, what he go do? He say, in believe say a massive demonstration, and go remove SLPP. Me don't always state say we not even get for allow for make we get to the stage for massive demonstration. If we do our homework and we understand what need for be done, we they win, we don't need demonstration.
Okay.
But however, also make am clear. So say, one, me, Richard Conte, when they elect me leader, I go base Nabo. So which means nobody will ring fence the southeast and say APC not they go there. Not possible. Lie, it's not going to happen. Under my leadership, we are going to make sure that we dey campaign all over the country without any hindrance. All over the country, we dey go sell we package. Under my leadership, we dey make sure say we deploy capable and competent party agents all over the country. Under my leadership, we dey make sure say within 4 hours of the close of polls, we dey get real results. And when we get real results, we dey begin dance and wait for ECSL to confirm the results we don't get. That is my position. The good friend from Virginia, he say, say Nami go be the president. Thank you very much. And he say, Jagaban go be my vice. He say, make a visit the states for talk to Sierra Leoneans in the United States. Well, actually, the good thing is that almost every year I dey visit the United States, especially in summer. They are afraid cold. Now, make I not ever stay na Europe or America outside the term normal go study. And even when I've been go for go study, every year I dey spend 3 months as alone. I know they able the cold. And I no ever even think about the option for make get to see, for make I stay na with my country. I always love my country, Sierra Leone. I make even where the war not done it, I want for camp, they offer me for make get a job in Germany. They offer me for make I stay in Germany, a job and all the rest of it. I tell them, say, me, Sierra Leone, and they return. Because you say, we need for come back and pay back for the contribution. So yes, I go come visit in summer na America, and I go hold town hall meetings, and I believe say I go do one before the convention in August, and I think say it go fine. We say what I go do in the first 100 days. I want for reserve this question. I will take note of them again, just like I don't reserve the privatization issue for the time where I get for present my draft manifesto and my priorities, and I get for apply. And I think say I get for spend a number of weeks for talk about that, my package, waiting at the offer to the people of Sierra Leone so that they will choose. And I also for here an opportunity for make So long as they make an input into the document, and that will include on the 100 days plan. But one thing I want to make clear from the onset that just like where Ernest Koroma been do, where he fix, where he give light to Freetown in the first 100 days, we will make sure say we end this problem in Freetown within the first 100 days. I think one of the things that we could definitely do, but there were other things where we could do, including taking steps for instill discipline, bring this country together, unite this country, make everybody get a new sense of unity and oneness and the commitment for work together in this country. Try for change the image of this country, and we could do everything within with powers within the first 100 days for ensure say we rebrand the country such that like this ban wey dem dey give it for level wey we go na America and other places we the effect wey dey get us for the people there. We try to make sure say we take steps for change in those issues. God being will help am. It's a which I go do for the diaspora so they thief for land. Not what we go talk about that day when I dey talk about the policies. So me for promise on oath for say I go dey come there once every 3 months. I think I don't talk say once, at least once every month I go face the nation. I don't tell them I say we and we don't build a relationship. For now I don't commit to saying I go there, God willing, say 2028. Still I be president. I would, especially if I win the flag bearership. When I win the flag bearership, it will make it almost obvious that I'll continue for the engage with the people through this platform. And because of the value, we are almost now be synonymous with we had, because people don't be shareholder now we had. I think so it will make sense for make I continue my engagement with we had. That is if Sengbe Pierre go allow me to continue for the Canada even when I don't become president.
Of course, we dey allow, of course.
Okay, I'll be more than willing for Canada. One concern Sierra Leone is may God bless me and my family. I say amen. Another concern Sierra Leone say me know the problems in Sierra Leone. He talk about the dirty, he talk about the problems, the hunger, blah, blah. He say no government not ever solve any problem in this country. Well, and I agree. Maybe we're not able, development is a continuous process. The more you develop, the more you open up. But when you think about how Freetown been there, when APC take over to how we left Freetown, we see a lot of things then they where we do when well, and it's the same for all the district headquarter towns all over the country. And you see, even in terms of laundering the image of the country, and a lot of things that they were President Kuruma do under his leadership in 10 years within power, regardless of the fact, say, for 2 years, we will get the global economic crisis where other countries then suffer from, but we be able to weather that someday. And for another 2 years, we will get the Ebola with the devastating consequences. So for almost half of the 10 years of Ernest Koroma in rule, we will get factors that will be there beyond the control of the government, but then still, we're able to still do remarkable things with this government here not able to do at all. So we tell him to take it up for that. He say he gets confidence in me because of my experience, my background and all that stuff. Thank you very much. I got it for that. He say, which I go do for transform. As I say, I get for spend some weeks for talk about my plans for this country to greater details, and I don't take note of them. It could be we could discuss them into greater detail. So do you bear with me? I don't want to start up because it's a whole long discussion. The ninth person say, what will you have done differently from Dr. Samura Matthew Wilson Kamara? Dr. Samura, baby boss, he was my presidential candidate. I supported him and I wanted him to win. I want to allow this question to pass because I don't want to compare myself with my boss. But one thing where me go say no more than that, under the leadership of Richard Conte, we are going to campaign all over this country. Under my leadership, we are going to deploy all over. Under my leadership, we will have our own results. Under my leadership, we will be celebrating as we await ECSL for confirm the result. Nobody will steal the elections under my watch. I know they compare myself with boss. With Samuel. Thank you very much. The last one say Richard is the perfect candidate. All you need now are the delegates. Find a comfortable time for basically talk about what we need for do for make life comfortable for Sierra Leoneans. And I believe that is the commitment. That is why I'm in politics. That is why we are as a team in politics because we believe say Sierra Leone deserve better. God don't bless this country. And we believe say we for make the people of this country then benefit from the endowments that God don't give. And that is my pledge. That is my commitment. God be my helper. Thank you very much.
All right. At this point, Arthur, yeah, come inside. Come inside. Dr. Why quick one. Dr. Why.
Yes, well, not to say anything they more for to this doctor to answer people then questions. The questions they more look at them personal feelings and waiting and think of doctor. You know, that's kind of people that the more of the questions that will be come inside. But all said and done for me, I think to say doctor don't begin sets a pace where in time to come, let me watch. Many other politicians will therefore begin for follow this kind of pace. Because at the end of the day, if you can remember, I mean, I want person they always say, I want politicians then for come out and talk to the people and explain waiting at them views about their views or their stance, more their economic stance on the issues that will they impact Sierra Leone, especially economic issues. How will they deal with the economy? Because for me, I think that the economy now, Naina, the most important area we for look at, you know, and intending flag bearer aspirants and for able for communicate properly within the understanding of the situation or the issues that's the economy they're facing, and also how they get for deal with that. So we don't get that from Doc, and today we they look at the taxes. Well, people might have waiting they want for say, but for me, I just think to say this is a very good work, and I think to say this now one thing we Doc they do we many other politicians will therefore see the impact or the effect of this particular thing on Sierra Leone, on this particular kind of discussion. You will therefore tell me back that these discussions they enter the minds and heads of many people, will make certain people get certain kind of mindset towards Doc himself and also towards the nation. Because over the years, when I go agree with me, say Sierra Leoneans are not the vote based on issues. Sierra Leoneans don't understand issues. That's the funny thing. The majority of people who vote, they vote because it's either they vote for ethnicity, or they vote because they are from a particular region, or they vote because they are born within a particular party, political party, or finally they vote because of the looks of the individual. So the only country I see finally they vote for fine boy and fine. Salon interesting. You know, these are just the thing. But with programs like this, you find out that people are beginning to be able to identify the issues, and people that really want change will begin for align themselves with people them way the we get the idea, we actually know what's in the happen, and able to come up with answers to all of the questions them or solutions to the problems them we face. Issues discussed here for me, I think they are very, very critical. These are all very, very critical issues that are needed to be discussed on platforms then like this. So with that, I think to say we did a very good trend. Doc introduce something new, and we will see how this will impact other political leaders in time to come, and how themselves will before they engage the media. For me, people that know say we really know what's the issues are. We have the political willingness to change things, and we are ready to do some of these things. I know say there is another aspect for look at when at the inter-party politics. We therefore play, with regards how when they choose the party they choose flag bearer at the end of the day. There that issue of the inter-party politics, well, I think to say Doc, we don't get an experience before. I stand for the corrected. I know say we don't get an experience before, and I know say it go up in game with that, so that you know go let down people where they look up to them and we they support them. You know, we also believe in them and want them for become the flag bearer. We they say they want them for become, but I also want Doc to understand that addressing the people and speaking about these issues gets he already they prove to people and say he know what's at the time he gets the ability for fix this. It's already proof that I know what's going on and I have the ability and I have the willingness to fix this. For me, this is what is more important to me at this particular point in time.
Okay, thank you very much, Afo. Thank you very much, Dr. Richard Conte, and thank you very much to all who that actually be part of the program this night. Una likes, una share, una comments. Thank you very much. We just so love una so much. Tomorrow morning, the program could to come to you, and tomorrow, na nights like this, we get Abdullah Berete, and on Friday we get MB Attila and Titus Boy Thompson inside the program, and then on Saturday. Okay, keep that the first. Well, until then, minimum sympathy, the freedom fighter. God bless your country, Sierra Leone. We call weird. Get yourself a very good night. No, wait. Who been begin just no me I dance. Some people dance as well, so dance as you go again.
Yeah, Sierra Leone rise up. This one for the people, them. Dr. Richard Conte, the unifier. We go move together as one. Oh, it's a leadership, not sacrifice, ordained by God, not by pride. You feel the people, them pain inside. They walk with heart, not height. From Freetown to Kono side. From maternity but we go unite. He ready for defend we right and bring we future bright. He's the unifier. Either we go raise we higher. Working for the people tireless. Transform the land make we feel us. Oh Dr. Conte the unifier. He go heal the nation fire. Realist and pragmatic. For Sierra Leone they active. Always make it a priority to join him live on we. Every Wednesday 9 p.m. salon time. As he tell we plans for APC and Sierra Leone as unity. He say no more division again. We go be the peace and rain. He go work for not for gain. Together we go break the chain. He understand the people cry. He no go ever turn we dry. For APC and for Salon, he ready for sit on that throne. He's the unifier. Either we go raise we higher. Working for the people tireless. Transform the land make we feel less. Oh Dr. Conte the unifier. He go heal the nation fire. Realist and pragmatic. For Sierra Leone he be active. Always make it a priority to join him live on we. Every Wednesday 9 p.m. salon time. As he tell we plans for APC and Sierra Leone as you mean. We tire for bad image. Time for a brand new page. Now you only be go engage. Together we go build this stage. He stand for truth and love. With guidance from above. Defending people strong. Together we belong. Dr. Richard Conte, the unifier, God ordained.